swivel and those feet ready to move. You're about to match up with a D lineman in the 99 club, and he can bring a lot of pain. Might want to get the ice bath ready too.
T-Rag got me.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Cleveland. It's the Colts and the Browns, under the lights on Sunday night.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the...
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and asphalt, but in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Throwing to start the drive. Harris. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor for 7 yards. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Down. Looking to throw. Harris. A quick throw, but incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Harris got a man. That's Richie James.
Sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on it. They'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run once more with Taylor. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now Harris on 1st and 10. And he'll be marked down right at you.
You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Harris. And he just chucked it.
With just a field goal attempt.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Harris. Touchdown Colts. Mo Alley Cox from 6 yards away. And the Colts are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a... They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Looking to throw. Harris. Throw left side, take it in by... Harris now on 3rd and 2. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chain.
101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 52 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for
those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DB.
Time by Ronnie Harrison. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Harris. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. The offense on 3rd down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. James has got it. Complete. And they'll have it in the zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But points result, we'll call this play significant.
First and 10, Taylor now. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 more there and another first down. AFC title game, second quarter action. They'll run here with Taylor. And they'll get this from the 8.
Will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Call it a
Possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline. They'll go with the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback, scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. 4th and goal, and they just tell the leader of this offense to sneak it in there, and he got it done.
Yeah, all you're trying to do is follow the wedge that's created in front of you. Center, guards, tackles, just get low, fire out, and you get low right behind them and get it over the goal line.
The Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively.
Guys, in this situation, if they decide to take a shot.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the NFC Championship game held earlier today. And it is the Carolina Panthers who are heading back to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this AFC Championship game. On now to a look at the next-gen stats for the Colts in that first half. And they've had some success on the ground. And with the lead going into the second half, they'll no doubt be looking to keep it going. Meanwhile, for the Browns, there's a look at what...
For the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter.
And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year, and they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. Harris. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Back to throw. Harris. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field. And a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. A beautiful fake. Give him a yard.
Spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's Harris on 3rd and 2. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
Before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And now they're going to get him down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 30 at home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well. No?
I would agree with.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Fights forward. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
To throw is Harris. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Second throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Room here to run. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39.
Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A-gap, the gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control.
Hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's when he's going to ask the coach to run back on film.
Let me see that one more time.
Show that again, coach. Look how my legs kept churning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
Got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Harris. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Distance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Harris throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley Cox, complete. And down he goes, taking it.
Because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he's able to get it, Decken and goal. Here's Taylor again, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Colts are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them, all right? You didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now it's Hines. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Here's Hines on the toss play. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They run again with Hines. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a 1st as he's tackled at the 47. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. As they take that knee, you can hear a pin drop in this stadium right now, partner.
I'd say you can hear a pin drop except for one thing. You're hearing a lot of people on cell phones right now calling and saying, cancel my reservation, because this crowd thought they were going to the Super Bowl. They had trips planned, hotels, reservations, the whole deal. That's all wiped out now.
The Colts are champions of the AFC as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody.
Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Colts and the Panthers, and it comes your way next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts taking on the champions from the NFC, the Carolina Panthers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Well, Charles, the Colts, what a run through the playoffs. There were a lot of great teams in the AFC, but they outlasted them all as they shoot for their second win as residents of Indianapolis and their third overall.
Yeah, let's recount the history there. They won with Peyton Manning Super Bowl 41 back in 2007. And remember, the Baltimore Colts won Super Bowl 5 over the Dallas Cowboys.
Meanwhile, for the Carolina Panthers, they make their third visit to the Super Bowl in team history.
Let's go back to Super Bowl 38 in Houston, 2004. Hung tight with the Patriots, lost by a field goal. Adam Vinatieri putting it through the pipes. They lose 32-20.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this the cliche, what's going through his mind right now. But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that he's made plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Not the start that he envisioned in this Super Bowl. That has to be for opening drive, and now they'll start again here, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Harris finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before. Back to throw. Harris. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Room here to run. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 30 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Now this offense comes back out onto the trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time.
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First half of the Super Bowl. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind 11. Play action. Harris rolling to his right. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. Looking to throw. Harris. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. The penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
To throw is Harris. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Campbell.
Now let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Well, the Colts ready to go to... And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But there's ever a chance to regroup. It's in this game, right? Because you do have Smiths. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
Yeah, and he'll manage following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Harris. And his throw here.
I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Harris on 3rd down. And he'll find Pittman. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards.
All the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Now Harris throwing on 3rd and long. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd.
Start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
1st and 10, Taylor now. This will be stopped about 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll only get a yard.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have it.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here's Harris on 1st and 10. Flusher, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like that huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw. Harris over the middle, complete. That's James. And they're going to move it down inside the track
on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. You're the offensive coordinator. You like to do that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he is going to record.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just got to find a way to tackle someone.
Harris now, off play action, sliding out of the, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter. Throwing on 3rd and long, Harris, they'll get this off to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super Bowl, trailing by 7 here in the 4th. Up the middle, here's Taylor. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run once more with Taylor. They stopped after only.
But they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Looking to throw. Harris. And a throw there going to be
closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in that one. It'll be 2nd down. Again, it'll be Taylor, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough.
Play. That means it's a big-time decision on what you call on 4th down.
Absolutely, because a field goal here doesn't do him much good. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40.
Well, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit, get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here, relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. On the handoff, Taylor. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. To throw is Harris. Throwing to start the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Back to throw. Harris. Pass complete to Allie Cox. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines.
Throw, I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
Indianapolis offense ready to go again. That last defensive stand, and that is the defensive stand of the season. I mean, you get it on this stage in overtime of the Super Bowl, and now you
touch it. And who do I trust with the football in this situation? Big-time trophy on the line, championship on the line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Offensive lineman, when the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Looking to throw. Harris able to find his man, Woods. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get.
Being able to see the play develop in front of you. When the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
A nice burst there as they'll get.
But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
They were not foolish. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 143 yards rushing for him.
Gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, it's Taylor, and they'll bring him down. Every eye in the stadium fixated on Rodrigo Blankenship. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports.
Need is a field goal. Any kind of score here on this second drive would be a game winner. It's 1st and 10.
Now we give to Taylor. Ooh, the juke. Shooting the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their second and last timeout. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. And they will take a knee here. That's it. It's all over. And the Carolina Panthers are your Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.